That T-half, second half, things can get a little bit better for them. Still 5-5. If they can get to 10, clone that result, actually, the previous best of 3, we could be looking at a similar 16-12. This was, of course, for ESG Advanced, so about a month ago.
Yeah. So, as long as you keep it close or in the lead here on the CT side, you're gonna be good. Endpoint to know that they should, on paper, maybe win this map. If you're looking at their T side. Flash coming out long, and they're taking long now. There's only 3 players remain here from Skade. They're gonna be having a problem here to win this round. But there's only 1 player on the A side. So if Crucial doesn't get a kill here, that's gonna be a problem. Trying to go for the flank, he misses it. Only go through. 2 players is already across because of it. Skade kills down Surreal. Crucial, you need to get a frag here, my friend. Taking blind shots here. Misses the shot. Oh no, that cannot happen. Robin with the trade though. Turns it back to 2 versus 2, but Skade with another one. And Rocking putting the last kill on the scoreboard. And Endpoint, it looks so good in that start of the round there, but Crucial missing a lot of crucial shots.
He had to find that pick. He had to get that pick towards the boost spot there, or towards CT, but lots of blind attempts, nothing comes of it. It all crumbles from there. Nice double kill from Spellin as well, has to be said. Being very mobile between flicking from short through to long and beyond. Endpoint paying the price for that now. Definitely now Skade back into this one of the first half because they're on pistols, just Kevlar here. Not all bad. Deagles can be pretty supreme on Dust 2, but definitely a clear firepower disadvantage.
Certainly, now Skade, they're looking to get the head start here on the T side. Endpoint losing an important round there. We'll put them down on these pistols. Question, can we see a couple of 1 digs here coming out? Crucial. We'll try to start off. Not gonna happen here, we got the double smoke. And there's not a single player on the side of Endpoint. So, let's see. They're gonna try to go for this. A couple of frags, try to take some money away from the Skade side. Not sure how much they can do that. Surreal finds 1 though. If they can find 2 more here, that would be great for Endpoint. But doesn't look like they're gonna find any more terrorists at this point. So Robin and Surreal. Surreal actually found himself an AK, so that's good. Doesn't have to buy himself in the next round. At least a rifle. Can spend a little bit more money on the utility. So, not a bad T-side from Skade actually. Endpoint may just look for 1 or 2 more rounds here to just put it at 6 or 7. I think they will be alright with that.
Curious to see if Skade are able to actually make a quick sprint here to 10 rounds themselves. It'd be nice to see them turn the tides on Endpoint from the previous Dust 2 match these two played. It's interesting how Lootbet kind of is positioned timing-wise after Advance, given that a lot of the teams in here have come directly from that Advanced pool of competition. So there is a lot of rematches happening. These two teams are a good example of that. Denny Slaw, though, getting first pick on Mighty Max through mid. Crucial. Big opportunity here. This time he'll land, but he goes in for more. Double dipping for a second attempt, finds that, looks for a third. Thomas plucks him away. Then a Slaw will trade, but already so much done on short. The Skade are going to be in dire straits to try and get on towards A here, especially given they do not have control of that bomb.
Yeah, they don't. The bomb has been lost on short, so how the hell are they going to get it back? They're playing 2 players who are short, and I think the third is there too. The third is CT spawn, so Robin. Yeah, the smoke here will be fading out very soon here. Do they have any utility? They have 2 flashes and 1 smoke left here on the Skade side. So what they can do, they can pop flash the op guy, could flash Raptor around the corner, and he could find the frags. That's exactly what they're gonna do here. The one flash coming through, the second one as well. Here we go, and there's the peek. There's the double peek as well. The first one goes down. It's a one. Oh my god, it whiffs! Both teams are whiffing shots after the initial kill that the Raptor got. It's a 2 versus 2 now. They're both in CT spawn from Endpoint. If they go through tunnel here, the CTs, they're gonna be forced if they make a move on here. They're gonna have to run if they're gonna be forced into B. I'm not sure why both players is still there, because now they're not gonna have B side. He's gonna force the issue here. Oh my goodness, he gets the first, doesn't get the second. It's a 1 versus 1. 7 seconds. Oh my goodness, and he gets into the smoke. Crucial. That could have been really bad for Endpoint. Crucial. What a big run for him. This one right here. Oh, this one. 7 seconds. 5. He gets him through. Impressive.
Big round, but surprising that it comes right down to a 1 versus 1 in the end, given how strong of a situation Crucial put them in early on through the frags he found on short. Definitely feel like Endpoint made that a lot closer than it needed to be.
Yeah, because they made it close, the money is gone here from Endpoint. If they don't win this round here, it's probably gonna be a 9-6 for Skade. Because the final buy is not gonna be pretty for Endpoint. So impressive for both teams so far. It's been a back and forth affair here on the first half. Just like we saw in the first best of 3 of the evening on Dust 2 as well. So we're seeing more of the same here in the second series. 2 to go here. Who's gonna take the lead? Either way, it's gonna have to be a lot of work done in this second half for both teams to get it over the finish line. But Surreal with MP9 here. Go to the spray. He's going for the little quick fire. Stella with kills Crucial. And the reload from Thomas will take him out. And this is just a one-sided round here for Skade. Absolutely crushing Endpoint. And this happens from time to time. We saw this on Dust 2 as well on the first series flakes. This one-sided rounds for the T side.
Definitely sets a strong precedent for the second half. Skade much better from them as well compared to previous Dust 2 games.
It's amazing how much I love betting on esports. It's so cool. What's even better is when I can use Cash Out. Wait, you didn't know about Cash Out? Cash Out is when you can get your stake back even when...
They're stepping up. And will give a lot of confidence to your team. And Mighty Max try to do what he can to save them for here to try to get something into the final round. To have some kind of chance to win it, because you don't want to be down 9-6 on the CT side. If you can't follow up with a pistol in the second half, then things are starting to look a little bit ugly. But let's see the final round here. What kind of buy are we going to see? We're going to see a FAMAS and 3 Deagles. That's all they're going to have. So if Skade just pushes together here, they will be fine. But if they go 1 versus 1 and peek against the Deagles, that could be a little bit dangerous. They should know that they are up against just a 1 M4, maybe 1 FAMAS and 2 pieces here. It's going to be a terrible buy, they know that. So if they just push together, they'll be fine here.
Brainwaker going to be under pressure. The B push looking like it will come through. Immediately backs out of it, which I like to see. Will he be chased down though? Endpoint can smell blood, but decide not to fight today, letting him live. For a future battle, likely towards A. Skade beginning to move their way up through short. Might have a contest coming in through mid though if they're not careful.
They saw 3 people though. I think they saw a lot of people towards the tunnel there. Rainwaker, so he should call that there are a lot of players towards the B side. Now of course they made their way back because they haven't made any move, Skade. But it could actually push very fast up short there and it would have been a 5 versus 2 on the A side. But wherever they go, Skade, they're always going to be at an advantage. Because they got those 5 players. And this is the play we see now. They're going to be pushing up towards the A side. Quick kill for Rocking with the first and the second. This should give them a buffer here to pick up the 9th round. Just shooting the legs here. Like the max is crucial. They're finding replies back here. What happened here, Flakes? It's a 2v3 now for Endpoint. What? They're throwing the run away, Skade. What just happened? They got the both entries towards A. It's a 5v3 from Skade. And Skade, they keep pushing towards the CT spawn.
Incredibly
you see,
sloppy.
they tried to go for this. I have no idea what Skade just did there. They just threw the round away after getting the 2A frags. They knew... They killed the guy... They didn't kill the guy who had the M4, so they knew the M4 was still alive. So, yet to go for continuous peeks towards CT spawn. That is kind of weird how that one turned out. But it will be a 7 for Endpoint, and they're going to be very happy with an 8-7. Skade, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit here for not having a 9-6. We can see Robin and Crucial, those are the guys who's fragging so far on the Endpoint side, most of it at least. But everybody's really doing their job here. Mighty Max is the only one lacking behind with 4-8.
Unusual for him as well. Max
Crucial,
is
those are the guys who's fragging so far on the Endpoint side, most of it at least.
Perhaps start to see
but everybody's
more of
really
him on
doing
that
their job
side.
here. Mighty Max is the only one lacking behind with 4-8. The thing I don't really know is
Unusual for him as well. Max is
those are the guys who's fragging so far on the Endpoint side. They played the land, right? The 3
Perhaps start to see
but
more
everybody's
of him
really
on
doing
that
their
T
job
side.
here.
I
Mighty
believe
Max
so.
is the only one lacking behind
So,
with 4-8.
Unusual for him as well. Max is
those are the guys who's fragging so far on the
pretty on
Endpoint
it.
side. They played the land, right? So it's really interesting to see how he's doing as a coach.
Rosser comes from the UK scene, from what I'm aware of at least. I believe he coached XL prior through the Gfinity Elite Series, which was a pretty big event here in the UK. So definitely have some experience from that area of things.
Yeah. Now they're going a little bit playing against an international team here from Skade from Bulgaria, really. So see how much input he can have or had already in this game so far. Of course, the winning team in this best of 3 looking to get up to 2-0 in the sweep stage. If you are 2-0, you're going to be absolutely set to have a chance to go to the playoffs. You can afford to lose 2 best of 3s and still have one more chance. So that's where you want to be, but it's still a long way to go. We should be going to the second half very soon. And Skade, well, they're going to go over to the CT side now, so they're going to get a little bit of a harder side. But I'm not sure what they're fancying most. But as you said, Endpoint's T side is where they're good on. So they're going to have to show it here.
Looks like we're going to see the fairly standard Endpoint pistol as well. 3 flashes, 2 smokes. P250 on Robin. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Typically, this leads towards that A play. Out through long they'll come. Surreal taking the first couple of volleys. Raftu is dropped low, but the entire Skade side immediately withdraw. And what's interesting is, notice how we get to see a single rotation from the CTs, but they're still landing their shots anyway, so perhaps not even needed. Raftu doing all of the work, finally traded. The rotations do come through, but at this point, Raftu's already put us in a 2-on-3. Oh, this could be nice. The counter boost coming in from Dennis Lott. Just waiting for the plant. Jumps up, deny it. Swings out wide even to fill the last player.
He's trying to tap away with the P250. Doesn't want to go for the spray. Just want to go for try to get the one taps here. Doesn't nail it. And Skade, a beautiful pistol for them. Look at his initial start, but look at his boost here. He sees only the head, and that's all he really gotta see. Whiffing on the second guy, but it doesn't really matter in the end. And Skade, they're picking up the CT pistol. Endpoint, I think they won the CT pistol as well, didn't they? So both pistols has been won by the CT team. And I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but that's good for Endpoint at least. There's gonna be a full eco for them coming through. They're gonna give Skade the 10th round. But they're of course not gonna be panicking yet, because they are on their best side now. So once the gun is out, they're gonna be all set here to try to make this comeback. There will be 3 rounds behind after this one. It's just gonna be 5 players so short. And then it's should be having at least 3 kills at this point. They're gonna come through here. They get the 1, and he gets the second. This is... Oh man, is this happening again? This is just brutal here for Skade. Rafter trying to pull it back with a kill on Mighty Max. Rainwaker as well, but this is a cost around 2 kills and a bomb plant from Endpoint. And they're not done yet. Thomas could still get a frag. He picked up a FAMAS. is gonna get dinged down. So attempt run from Skade, but losing 2 players like that and giving away a plant is gonna give Endpoint a big buffer to play with in the 18th round. So Endpoint though. Let's see if they can get the job done here. They're gonna have to win the first round, but this was Dennis, he's just getting absolutely peaked by like 4 or 5 players. He's so hard to kill more than 1 or 2 there at that point. So, out from Denislaw here. AWP coming up from Crucial 2. This is a crucial round. Round number 18. Pan out for the rest of this map. This round right here.
Looks like we're going to firstly see that long contest come through. Surreal looking to see if maybe he can do some Krieg action. Looking for the tap. Does a good bit of damage actually. Close to a kill, but the fact that he's shooting gives away his position. Denislaw takes that frag, runs with it for the CT side, and no trade opportunity for Endpoint. It's a complete disaster.
Yeah, I don't know why he's just stayed put. He should have, after the first couple of shots, he should have gone back because he was just randomly spraying, tapping the smoke there. There's really nothing he can find there, so just giving away a pick for free here to Skade. But oh, he's gonna try to go under the smoke, but Crucial, he's gonna nail Spell on here in the middle. So, but I'm not quite sure what he's trying to do. He's trying to get away from middle there, but it's another way you can do that. Try to head towards CT instead, because you don't know if Crucial is gonna have that pick, as you see. But this round is so important for Endpoint. Otherwise, they're gonna be in the back foot here on the T side, starting off. Probably being down 5-0 in the second half if they don't pick up this one. So they're gonna be looking pretty ugly here if they don't pick this one up. But there's only 1 player towards the A side, there's 1 pit, and there's 2 B. So Skade, they're just playing the bomb side at this point with 30 seconds to go. And that smoke is gonna give no vision to Denislaw for now at least. Baller will be coming through. Denislaw, how many shots can he hit though? The flash is gonna be absolutely perfect. But is there a second flash? He doesn't need it. Crucial is gonna nail the kill. And this is a 4v3 now for Endpoint. This is a beautiful take. Nate coming out for the CTs, only doing 20 damage. And this probably should be a save here for Skade. And yeah, they're already falling back here. As you can see, the long guy corner, he's stuck there. The B players is on back to the B sides. So Crucial, he's not playing bad at the moment with that op.
Certainly starting to come alive. Nice thing about this round though is that Skade keep 3 rifles.
Or are they?
Well, it looks like Rafty might be able to do some more damage here. That looks like a double kill to me. Very close. Even so, 2 rifles here is hugely valuable for Skade. Gives them a lot more options now going into this next round.
That was just... He should have gone the second one here as well. 5 HP remain, white to max.
That's close.
He's a little bit surprised, I think. He's still alive after the bomb explosion too. So 10-8, and we have a pulse here coming through. Another force coming up from Skade. The final one, if they don't win this one, you can see the FAMAS is on the table. The scouts, not the best buy here from Skade. Endpoint, I think they did survive 3 players in that round. So they're going to be able to build up a little bit of a buffer, at least 1500 extra, after the buy has been completed. But yeah, Flakes, this is looking to be a fairly close map here, I think, as well. 10-8 so far, it's only 2 apart. So it really could be anybody's map at this point. And that's one of those maps where really any team can win, even though the other team picks it. You're not even close to guaranteed picking up the map. Trying to go for the wallbang here, but... Ooh, what? He finds Denislaw. He misses the first shot, that should be safe then for both people to cross, but Denislaw gets absolutely wrecked, and that's the scout play down. The question now is, what is Skade gonna how are they gonna react? This is how they're reacting, they're pushing tunnel. Well, that's not gonna work out. Thomas is gonna pick him off. So down to 3 now from Skade. And if they lose this round, Skade, they're gonna have to eco, and we're gonna see a 10-10 scoreline. They're gonna be all tied up then.
Skade definitely managing to survive a fair bit on their CT side through just saving weaponry. Perhaps maybe an opportunity to carry some more things through here. Even with the full save though, these two rifles will not allow them to really force this, I don't think. Surely having to save. And with the fact that it's an A push, I don't think Rainwaker's going to be able to save anyway. Little does he know, they're coming his way. In fact, they're going to give this a good go. 2v5, it's a ballsy decision, but why not?
Yeah, I need to try to get some money away from Endpoint, even though they're going to lose the round here. Rocking last man standing with a FAMAS. Not going to change the outcome, he's going to go down here and see this long. Ninth round, and Endpoint will be able to tie the game here. Here should they cross. Oh, it's because he took a shot then he saw through the door there. Just went for a random shot, that's why he died, otherwise he would have been alive crossing. So 10-9 will be 10-10. Endpoint. They're finding their footing again here on the T side. This is usually the T side we see from them, I guess. But they've just been dominating these kind of rounds. And we do have a little bit of stack towards the middle here. You can see two people on each side, and then now we're just gonna push straight forward here. And they're gonna get absolutely wrecked by all that. He does find one Rainwaker. But there's a lot of money built up here on the Endpoint side. So going into this buy round, Rainwaker is gonna pick up an Alpha again. So let's see, 10-10. Both teams need 6 rounds to win the map here.
Skade really starting to struggle on their CT side, to be honest. We've seen about 4 or 5 buy rounds now go down the drain from them, just due to Endpoint getting 1 or 2 early picks. This time around, B-Frag given up. Robin gets it straight through the smoke, just lines it up perfectly on back boxes. And again, no refrag opportunity for the Skade side. So really disappointing situation for them. And Endpoint playing it smart. Rather than overcommitting to B site or doing anything too gung-ho, they're sat back and they're playing the 5v4. Goal here, of course, is just to not give any opportunity to Skade to pull that bag frack and even it out a little bit. They don't want a 4v4, they want to keep it this 5-on-4, and ideally want to start thinking about where they're going to get that next pick and potentially take this A site as the long smoke comes through. Flash is perfect as well. Raftu drops off in towards pit. Does get one for his troubles, mollied out as well, so forces the duel, but he's going to find every single one of them.
That is absolutely crazy. He finds 3. They shouldn't even be getting more than 1 after that, but that's the perfect flash from Crucial. 4 might the max to peek out here, but the trade from Rocking is instantly. Can he get the second? Yes, and Skade, they're pulling it back there. They're pulling it right back after losing the B pick there. The thing is though, if they kept pushing it, look, he gets that kill. There's not a single person on B. If they kept pushing there, Endpoint would have had to run 100%. But they're rather slow things down here, head towards long, and it doesn't work out in the end. And somehow, Skade is gonna get gifted another round here. Huge triple from Pit there. How does he even get away with that? I have no idea. And Skade are back in the lead here again.
The best part is they wanted to force him out, so they molly him out of position to make him swing. And then he gets 3 kills for it. That's madness. He should be immediately shut down.
Yeah, he really should, but really couldn't deal with him. 11-10, Skade, 5 away now. Counting round by round. And oh, Dennis Law with a great peek on short for Surreal. That will be an entry for Skade here. Endpoint. Looking a bit flabbergasted here that they're not finding anything at this point. And this round is so important as well, just for general for this map. For the Endpoint side. They picked this map, they know that Inferno, they're most likely not going to be winning Inferno because Skade has such a good win percent rate on it. One of their best map really. So if they want to try to win this series, they're really going to have to win Dust 2 here. And this push from Tunnel, I'm not really sure why Skade is going to do this in a 5v4 situation. Just giving away a free pick there to Endpoint. And now there's 2 players in Tunnel. And there's 3rd guy joining them, Crucial here. Still one short, 33 seconds. They're gonna have to make an execute in about 10 seconds here. It can't take too long. Then they're gonna have to, you know, the time is gonna be of the virtue here. 22 seconds. When are they going, Flakes?
I think they have to go B here. There really is no choice. It's more of a case of when, not where.
Oh.
Dennis Lowry finding the first. No one checks for rocking. He has the whiff of a century, but Denny's got his back anyway, so not a huge problem.
That was a big whiff, in fact. Great shot there from Dennis Law. But look at this whiff here. I don't think Rocking want to see the replay here, guys. I think he want to forget about it. Oh, we don't even get to see that. Oh, here we go. He missed every single bullet. That's crazy. They still win the run though, Skade. And Endpoint, they're down to basically no money because of it. They lost 2 runs in a row. And Endpoint, this is looking worse and worse here on those 2. 1 scout and a couple of deagles here. Skade should be getting up on 13. But we did see these kind of rounds being won before by the pistols, so not gonna give it up yet here to Skade. It's not over till we see the 13th round on the board there, on the scoreboard. And let's see, we're gonna see another short play here. Oh, Dennis misses the shot, Rainwaker. He gets the reply though, so he gets the kill. There we go, Dennis with another frag. They will get a bomb plant out of this Endpoint. Just due to nobody from Skade is holding the A site. Here we go, that's one from Rocking, trying to go for more. But look at the HP here from Skade, they're so low. So if they lose any more players here, this is going to be really bad for their economy. And they're losing the second one, can't even get the third. Rock almost picked up an AK, that could have gone real ugly actually. Skade do manage to complete it. So Flex, it's not going good for your boys from Britain.
Yeah, definitely not working out too well for them now. Skade kind of had this last minute resurgence, this quick stim to their CT side. Let's see. Endpoint, they're holding the majority of the stat lines in this game, it seems. Robin, 20 with the most kills, 4 first kills for Surreal. Not sure what the stat was for Crucial, but 10 of something. I imagine all the kills. That said, still on the smaller end of the scoreline right now. Stuck up on 10 as Skade progressed to 13. This has been a back and forth affair, but it seems like Skade are really starting to link these rounds together now. Long control once more, the aim of the game. They get it this time for complete free. No player in pit, no player in car to contest. It will be purely down to Spellin to hit his shots on the site and the support that he gets from short.
But look at this, they got 3 players on the side here for Skade. Yes, they lose the 1 player. Okay, they lose the second. Crucial is making things look very easy here. And Thomas is up with another. So they do make things look easy actually from Endpoint. Crucial, again, going big with the AWP. He finds himself 2 frags, 2 entries in towards the A site. And that's going to be the call for the save here from Skade.
You give Crucial an inch, he'll take a mile, just absolutely decimating that A site defense with the AWP. He finds an opportunity on the first play through the edge of the smoke from long. And the second play just walks into the same gap. Definitely an avoidable double kill.
Yeah, really can't really do anything when Crucial is going nuts. He's been getting a couple double kills, a couple entries from round to round, but he has to be consistent in doing it. It's been 1 run like here, and then like 5 runs ago it happened another time. But just because it happens so rarely, you know, Skade, they will be able to keep winning these kind of rounds and still have the lead. So Crucial's gonna have to do more of that with the AWP if they want to try to find this map. Because it's still going to be 2 runs behind, and there's still going to be another buy here from Skade due to the same weapons. So, Endpoint, they have a lot more work to be done in front of them, not just the 1 round there. They will be able to build up money on 4 players here, Endpoint, so that's going to be good. So even if they lose this one, they will still have money. So that's not going to be an issue now. So now they need to focus on the kills. They need to focus on the rounds. I'm going to go for the wallbang here. It's not going to find any. And, Endpoint, you know, it's still a back and forth game to be honest in general here. Can't really know who's gonna be winning this so far. But look at this push here on short. There's 2 players very aggressive short. Oh, he's still again in the corner. Dennis Law. Oh, they're so lucky to be alive here, Skade. Fall back. So no death happened so far here from the Endpoint, from the Skade side. Key round here for Skade. No money in the bank if they lose this one. So there's 2 players on short here. This is a similar setup that Endpoint did on their city side. It worked for Endpoint that time around. This time they're gonna go for the drive peak, and it's a double for Raft. His teammate doesn't get a single one. But now Denislaw, he's gonna get the 1 pick here, and then he's gonna fall down. And he's gonna try to play on the 3v2 if he hits the shot. Here we go. There's the shot. He actually tags him, actually goes for that other one. He goes for the re-peak. He stays put here. He doesn't go back. Now he finally falls down. And Lowe's Spellan to get up here with the FAMAS here and go for the body kill. He doesn't even see through the fire. He just spams it. It's down to Mighty Max here. He gets the 1-tap in the end. He's a 2 versus 1 now. 30 seconds. Smoke being deployed. It's a fake plant. Oh no, he had to stick it because they're coming through short. And Skade, they're getting 14.
Very aggressive play with the AWP on short, but works wonders. See the double swing here. Backfires slightly because the flash was a little late. Dennis Law, look at this AWP play. Not only finding the first, just a tag, but finishes him off. And also there's a little bit more as well. Fortunately for Max, caught by the fact that he tried to get the fake plant. Put Skade to 14. Endpoint in a really dire position. Now look at Thomas, he doesn't have a rifle to his name.
Yeah, tough situation for Endpoint now, being on 3 rounds. Skade, they only need 2 rounds to pick up the first map here in this second best of 3 of the evening. And what a first map it is. Very, very close and competitive here. But it has been Skade running away with a couple of rounds now on the CT side. Endpoint hasn't really showed up on the T side that we normally see them. Usually the T side is where they're strong on. Just haven't been showing that kind of level here so far. But Surreal, I'm gonna try to go for a pick here. Nate coming through, but Rocking. Oh my goodness, they're not gonna spot Rocking. He has a god play here, and especially since Denislaw got that first frag. Ooh, they're actually checking him. He gets the kill, or he goes down actually, Rocking. So it's actually a 4v4 here. Looks like Rocking could have had a 1 or 2 frags there at that point. But now it's gonna have to be a retake. Thomas, he's not even aware they could push forward. He gets the first one. Trace comes out. He shoots away the gun. I think he wanted to pick it up. The flash comes through. Just go for the spam here. Robin, he needs to hit the shot. He gets back up from his teammate though. So that will be the help he needed. And Denislaw, against 3, hasn't moved up. He could have moved up from long there when the 2 T's pushed. But Crucial with a nice kill there. And Endpoint, they're staying on top of things. That's a messy round actually. Really surprised Rocking didn't find a single one there. 14-12 flakes, and this is an eco round from Skade.
Yeah, this allows Endpoint back into the game. It really does, because their economy has always kind of been hanging in the balance now. It's one
they just saw one guy on the B
Endpoint.
sides.
There's nothing there right now at all. It should be easy pickings. Just Denislaw. Don't think they quite know he's on short just yet.
The next round is going to be... Oh, they're coming down to the final few rounds here. This is going to be very interesting. See how this one is going to turn out. Because it's literally impossible to call who's going to win this map. You know, Skade, they have some good rounds on the CT side, but then Endpoint, they have those kind of rounds towards the A side. And like, it's just both teams are winning rounds. There's no one really controlling the game here. Both teams are doing their job. And it's gonna have to be actually double eco. That's how bad the money was from Skade, actually. So, this should give Endpoint 14-14. That is how terrible the money actually was here from the Bulgarians. They're gonna try to go for the push here towards the middle. Trying to see if they can get the drop on Endpoint. They're going lower tunnel, and he gets the first one. There's a second frag there, picks up the AK. He almost gets him. The Deagle from Denisaw couldn't get the guy lower. He's so close, but doesn't get it. Imagine if that kill happened for the CTs. Oh man, they found his first 2 kills, Skade. That was a very nerve-wracking round. But he has calmed things down here, so 3v1 now for Endpoint.
You'd like to think that they should just be able to walk on towards B, get the easy kill, and jobs are good.
Worst case scenario, they get a 1v1 trade here.
Exactly, yeah, you'd like to think this should be pretty painless.
Now they should get the trade. Oh my god.
See, I was going to say, Rainwaker has a habit of doing crazy things with the P250, but don't want to tempt fate. Lovely double kill. They tried to go for the old school luminosity play where you get the immediate jump out through tunnels to get your opponent's crosshair up in the air, then have the second player at least guarantee the trade, but it just doesn't work out. He snaps them back with a P250. Nice double kill. Obviously doesn't actually change the outcome at all, but a good frag nonetheless. This is the real situation though. 14-14, Endpoint in real contention now to win this first map. It all comes down to this. Max looking to get Mighty over towards Long. Let's see what he can do as he dances in the smoke, gets behind his opposition, nearly as the old headshot point blank whiff, but will pull through. Now he's looking for the second, finds that as well. Max having a huge round. Looking for a third. Might be possible if he can, actually. Already puts him down to 39 HP. But Denisaw will swing and at least secure the trade. That's where Spelling kicks in towards the B site. Fortunately not able to do enough. No one there to trade him. This should be an Endpoint round, no questions asked. As the 2v3 retake on B, not one that Skade want to entertain.
It was 14-11 I think for Skade, and now Endpoint will be getting up on map point here. What a comeback here from Endpoint has been on the T side. They've been getting in the last few rounds. Skade losing a lot of players early here on Long due to Mighty Max getting behind everyone there on Long. And Skade, they're gonna have to fight for an overtime here on map 1. Otherwise Endpoint is gonna start off the first map just right, winning it. So that will be very good for them to get a 1-0 start here in this best of 3. Question is, can they save it? So he's gonna go for the push here. He goes down so they get to save the weapons anyway here, Skade. But look at this, Mighty Max. He gets to drop on them. He actually gets both frags here. Even the guy in pit too. Here, Spellon. He got the first one. If he could have made it around the corner, it would have been possible for him to get more. But just because of the quick trade there, it's not gonna happen. 15-14, we have a timeout, and Skade's money is actually not too bad, actually. They're gonna get a good buy here in this final round. Potential final round if we may see an OT. And we got an auto sniper here. He's surely gonna spam middle.
Skade definitely trying to make use of this pause though. As you said, Endpoint bringing it back from quite the deficit. 4 rounds back to back here. What can Skade do though to force us over the line? I mean, what are the immediate gaps? It feels like Endpoint definitely abusing the B site again, fragging out with that early pick. And with just no rotations coming in quick enough or no one there to trade immediately, the B site so easily taken control of. We're also seeing gunfights though one elsewhere. It feels like the last couple of rounds have been Endpoint just winning the fight wherever they've gone on the map. Not all have rounds have been easy though. It's definitely been a bit back and forth, but ultimately, those 4 rounds are going to be huge for this T side.
They're gonna push B. They're gonna spam middle without the sniper, and while the 2 people pushing B, that means they're gonna get delayed crossing into B. But to still make it there before the T's. Not gonna decide to push there. 15-14. This is such a crucial round here. Endpoint, they want to close out the map here without an overtime. You know, this is their map pick. They're thinking, okay, Inferno's gonna be rough, so if we pick up those 2 here, we're at least gonna be safe for our 3rd map. We shouldn't keep crossing like that. Crucial could find a kill any second. And they're actually like 3 players towards the B side now for Skade. They know that B side has been the weaker side.
That makes complete sense to stack it, to be honest, given just how weak it has been. But we saw that in the previous best of 3 today. Dust 2 B-site stacks, and look how that worked out.
But there's a guy behind the door with an MP9 off here. Off goes down. The MP9. Why is nobody checking the corner? What's going on here on the Endpoint side? And oh my goodness, he's getting all 4. You are kidding me. They find the entrance, then he saw, and then like, okay, long is clear now. And then he's behind the door to just wrap up 4 kills, and we got an overtime. Raptor with the ace. He's the one with the weakest gun, MP9. And he gets 4, picks up the AK, gets the ace. How is that even nothing?
Especially in the round he has as well. The round that forces Skade into OT. Think of a more valuable time to get an ace. I challenge you to, because there is not one that will come up.
Yeah, I don't see it. It's crazy. We got an overtime in our first map of our second best of 3 of today. And starting off real good here between Endpoint and Skade. Endpoint. They had plenty of time to check that corner, you know. But it was like, okay, we killed the upper long. Are they going to have anybody close? They were just gambling they didn't. And he actually finds all 4. So, yeah, in that sense, Raptor played very good here. Endpoint not checking the corners will cost them overtime here. And question is here, what are we going to see in the overtime? So Skade, they're going to stay on the CT side, because they just finished on the CT side. So they stay on the side they finished on. So the magic number is now going to be 19. So you have to win 4 rounds in overtime. And I feel like at this point the pressure's on Endpoint. This is their map pick, you know, they had match points. 1 match point. Couldn't close it out. Now they're gonna have to fight it for the overtime.
Definitely a mentally testing situation for Endpoint, has to be said. Of course, ML3 16k means full buys all round.
Yeah, so this is, I'm not sure which side is going to be better for. Probably the CT side, because they're going to be able to have the ops all 3 rounds here. So, CT, this is definitely going to be better for Skade in this overtime. Maybe they got some energy after that round. Now they feel like they have a chance to win this map. Endpoints. Do we have any juice left here in this overtime? You need to get to 19. Nade on short, gonna be coming through. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Does 30. That's a big chunk actually still. And Denisaw. 1:15 on the clock. He puts down the molly. His kill is gonna be so important here for both sides really to open up the map. There's a double play towards short as well. The op is there a little bit further back. Oh, the push. Ooh, rocking. You don't want to do that. Coming through. Misses the first shot. Falls back. Rocking is gonna get tagged. Good damage here from Endpoint. Really good amount of damage here.
They just have to capitalize on that now, though. They have to find the kills. It's all well and good getting the damage, but at the end of the day, you can put chips on the table. If you don't cash in, the hell is the point? They are going to make their play. 30 seconds to work with. It is do or die time now for this T-side play. The bomb gets punched in. No aggression from Skade to deny it. They are going to be waiting for those 2 players from mid to join the party, I'd imagine, as Thomas. He's hungry and looking for more. Might actually be able to find a pick towards CT if he's not careful, but in fact, Rocking takes him down from behind.
But look at his boost here. They never played this position ever in this T-side hall. So Robin, he's gonna have a couple frags here. But his teammates, they're falling all around him. And now, Robin missing the spray, but I don't think it would have mattered anyway because it would have been 3 people alive, 3v1. But Endpoint, they're crumbling after the plant. They get onto the side, but then Skade with an amazing retake actually. Big whip tip from Robin as well, but his teammates all around him actually died without a single kill. That will be Skade picking up the first round here. Not a bad retake, actually. Endpoint, they need to try to get away some kind of T rounds here. They can't lose all 3 T rounds on the first half here. They got 2 more chances to win at least 1 T round. They need to convert at least to 1. Otherwise, it's probably not going to work out here for Endpoint on those 2. He actually hits Rafter, but how did he just do 40 damage without op? Did he shoot through the smoke or something? Either way, Endpoint. Initial damage has been dealt, but question is, can I follow up on it? Smoke towards CT and Crucial with a kill through the Molotov, and this is what we mean. Crucial again landing 2 kills. This is what he's been doing it for a couple rounds now. From time to time, we've seen him doing this. And this is a perfect time to do so as well. 2 entries. There should be no way they're losing this round.
It's what stepping up at a time of need.
Awkward. That's so awkward. He finally does land the kill. There's no trade. Crucial. Oh, he crouches just perfectly. And now there's only 1 player on the B side. But he gets the tap. He gets the first one.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. The S3, this is what the S3 is so good for. This kind of tapping situation. He's gonna get mollied out here. Crucial though. Doesn't matter. It's a 2 versus 1 here. Raftu is coming from tunnel here. They don't know he's here. Can jump up on the box here. He finds the first one. It's a 1 versus 1. Oh, he finds even Crucial.
Ooh. What a
Crucial
shot.
goes absolutely huge with a triple, but Rafter pulls out the 2v1.
Do you not think they were expecting Rafter to be that quick? Not at all.
Yeah. But the thing is also, like, Rainwaker, he gets 2 kills from this also here. He gets this kill here. There's nobody's watching towards the middle here. The other was just lining up for support. But here, Rainwaker gets 2. With these 2 kills, he's delaying Endpoint so much. Allowing the back at the flank to come in as well. How does he even see this? Smoke is just fading. I don't even see him. 17 round from Skade. They're somehow winning that one too. After a double for Crucial. It was a 5v3 for Endpoint. Look at Rafter, 32 kills. That's crazy.
He is
Crucial
trying his little
29,
heart
17.
right now. That is for sure.
Yeah, and Crucial is gonna be, guys, I got 2 kills. How do you not win the round? He's gonna have to be tilted. We got the final round of the first half coming up in the first overtime half. If Skade wins this one, they're gonna go flawless on the CT side. And we had an 8-7 half on both sides, so if Skade gets all 3 here, I don't think Endpoint is probably gonna win 3 in a row on their CT side. I just don't see it. So, yeah, Rafter, look at that. 1.52 KD, 99 ADR. This guy is just a beast. But there was a flash coming through to tunnel there in that 2v1, but I don't know, I think he probably just wanted to stay them back, but absolutely crazy. An Endpoint, they're gonna, this is where roster comes in and like, boys, that was actually not a bad run from us. We just needed to close it out. And it was just a little bit unlucky with the timing there, Raft, to getting down 2 of us first, and then finds Crucial. So we should be kicking off here with the last round before the switch. That's 2. Skade, 2 runs away from winning the map.
Has to be said, they've been decisive on the CT side. Endpoint have yet to show much success. I mean, we obviously had that one key round that Rafter clutched out, but for the most part, Endpoint haven't really been here on this OT at all, to be honest.
No, they haven't really. In the first round, they got absolutely destroyed by the retake. And I'm not sure how long the pause is going to be. It's a little bit of an extended pause here, I feel like. But, because this is so much, this first map means so much. Next map is really in the playground of Skade. 82% win rate on Inferno across 22 maps. Endpoint played Inferno 4 times, they have 25. But the teams they lost against is not bad, so can't read too much into Endpoint stats. They don't have too much to go on. But yeah, they need to win this last one. Flex, what do you say if they don't win this round here, Endpoint? They're probably gonna lose the map.
Yeah, I think that's more than likely going to be the case. Even if they have an impeccable CT side now, having to chain 3 of those rounds back to back, 3 full buys, that's a huge ask for Endpoint or for Skade. For either team, I don't think we've really seen much success from them at regulation time at linking lots of rounds together. It's usually been smaller stints. If I recall, it was 4 or 5, to be fair, from Endpoint to get us even in the game. But you also got to take into account not all of those are full buys. A lot of that is force ups and whatnot.
Yeah. That's been, but here, you know, you get 16k in overtime you can buy throughout the entire half. I kind of like the 16k, you know, when you have 10k and if the CTs lose the first 2 rounds, they can't buy in the 3rd round. That just shouldn't be happening on the overtime. Overtime is supposed to take away the best team wins, you know, so I kind of like the 16k. We have been going on for a while now. But when are we getting into the action here? At this point, it's gonna have to be some kind of issue. Because I don't really see... Can't really take this long of a pause unless you take, I guess, use all 4 at the same time. But, yeah, Endpoint, they're getting some time to think here, you know? And, well, there we go. We're finally getting into things again, finally. If you just tuned in, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first map in this best of 3 of the 2nd series of the evening. We did see Heretics winning 2-0 against Gambit Youngsters earlier today. We're gonna have to find a winner in this best of 3 as well. In this 1-0 match as well. And here we go. Endpoint. Somehow need to sneak away with this round.
Looks like aggression will be the answer from Endpoint. Looking to get immediately out through mid. They'll walk out, catch the first player as well. And then double back just to make sure no trades come through towards B. I actually kind of like this. I wonder if Raftu could find something towards long though. That might catch the likes of Robin by surprise. But the crouch! The crouch completely throws him off. What a disaster.
It really is, and now there's only one A defender. Rainwaker is putting smoke down the middle, so they know he's going to be mid now. So they're just going to push towards the short here, towards the end. There's actually 2 players on here. So the question is, what can Spellan do? Is he going to be able to shut down the Dream? He gets the first one. He finds the second full blind. This is a disaster, Flakes. Endpoint. 5v3 again. This was another 5v3. At least Thomas gets it back to 2v2. And now they're just going to hit the B side. But are they going to be first in? That's the question. Spellan. He's running. Oh, he's gonna walk now, but then it's all. There's 2 offs with the retake from Skade. How the hell are they gonna pull this one off with the ops? The only reason I can see is. Oh my god! Thomas misses the shot. Traced it from Mighty Max. It's a 1 versus 1. And now he's gonna run towards A site. What a weird round. He's gonna have to go through an entire thing. Spellan peeks here. He's gonna get the kill. Oh my goodness. Or is it? Oh, it just goes behind the cover. This is absolutely crazy. Endpoint need to win this round. Mighty Max. Imagine the pressure he has right now. Spellan, he's gonna take the long road. The long road here towards long, and is Mighty Max, is he staying on the ramp? No, okay, he's fine. He's behind the box, that's good. 20 seconds left on the bomb. He's about. Oh my goodness, he's falling behind the box. Spellan knows. He's missing the shot though. Oh, why is he jumping up? He has 12 seconds left on the bomb. Look, now he's gonna get on the bomb with 8 seconds left.
That was
it's
not the
literally
one.
like 3. He hides for 3 more seconds. He wins the round. He knew he was going to
peak. That's not ideal.
hide behind the box for 3 more seconds because he's gonna have to run up from long anyway up towards the ramp, and then go behind the box. That's gonna be a lot more time. And oh man, they actually lose that round. Endpoints. I don't believe it. That's crazy. 18 rounds for Skade. They only need one of the next 3 to complete this first map, and then we're gonna go into their mapping here. All the stars are aligning for Skade here in this match. And I just don't see them not winning 1 T round. With 16k, they can do whatever they want here. They can buy out the sniper, spam middle, rush B with 2 players. They can do whatever they want here. Got a double up here from Endpoint. Let's see if they can somehow take 3 in a row. If it's gonna be possible here. I highly doubt it, but of course you always need to try. Well,
it's good first pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we want to be seeing whether they're going to get caught out towards B, though, will be the main question. Skade, of course, looking for something in mid, but immediately backing away. It looks like they're actually going to be heading back to short almost.
Yeah, they're getting 4 players towards short. There's only 1 player towards the A side. 1 is long and 1 towards CT. So the CT guy will be able to back him up. But for how long? Crucial. Need to find a couple frags here with AWP. He's been so good with AWP. Not the time to miss a couple of shots here if you're Crucial. Well, that's exactly what he's gonna do. Misses the first shot here. Robin can't really help from the CT spawn. Now Thomas is gonna get a frag. Crucial falls down. It's a 4v3 for Endpoint. Still a chance from Skade to close up the map here. But Endpoint, they've been pushed back a little bit here. And you can see
making them back short is really smart. That's actually impressive because he, aware of the fact that they're waiting, pushes deep short, gets the pick, and now holds a bit more of a defensive angle. Will his team get the bomb down?
Ooh, they're almost lined up for Rainwaker there. Spellan gets the trade. It's a 1 versus 1 though. Spellan 10 HP against Thomas 40. Even though Thomas... Oh, he's gonna go for the defuse. He's not gonna stick it. Oh, Spellan, he just gambles. He could have had it. 15 seconds left on the bomb. He needs to tap the bomb. He's not gonna peek before he taps the bomb. Just tap the bomb, Thomas. There we go. He taps the bomb. He doesn't stick it. He takes it again and again and again. There's 4 seconds. There's no time. It's gone. Skade is gonna win it. 19-15. Can you believe it, Flakes? What a way to finish.
What a way to round things out. Skade, they are your victors for map number 1. Map 2 is where we are going to be heading. Endpoint, a sour way to lose the game. 2 unfortunate clutches. First with Max, second with Thomas. Not an ideal way to close things out, but Skade, they take the victory. And map 2 is what we're going to be looking for Endpoint to close out next. Join us in a few moments' time.
Going through the smoke, walks in. He's gonna go down, walks in with the AW position. Earthshaker's moving in as well. Echo Slam connects on it too. Macro Pyre down as well.
Red always wins the brawl. Or can we cast the curse in? There we go.
Lootbet.
It's amazing how much I love betting on esports. It's so cool. What's even better is when I can use Cash Out. Wait, you didn't know about Cash Out? Cash Out is when you can get your stake back even when your bet is going against you. Just 1 hit and your money is safe. So go to Lootbet to cash out now.
Going through the smoke, walks in, gonna go down, walks in with the AW position. Our Shaker's moving in as well. Echo Slam connects on it too. Back row tire down as well.
That always wins the brawl. Or can we cast the curse? There we go.
Lootbet.
It's amazing how much I love betting on esports. It's so cool. What's even better is when I can use Cash Out. Wait, you didn't know about Cash Out? Cash Out is when you can get your stake back even when your bet is going against you. Just one hit and your money is safe. So go to Lootbet to cash out now.
Hello folks, welcome back to map number 2 in our final best of 3 of the day. It's Lootbet Season 6, of course. It's Endpoint versus Skade. And here we are on Inferno. The choice of Skade. One map up. A lot of people will be thinking that this may well become a Skade 2-0. Define, would they be thinking correctly?
They will be absolutely 100% correct. That is exactly what should be happening here. If we're following the stars, following the moon. Because I just don't give Endpoint any chance. I give them about a 10% chance to win this map. Because this Skade, they're absolutely blazing hot on this map. And they are absolutely going to win this map. This is their second best map on paper. Maybe I would even say the best. Because Overpass, they have a little bit better there. But they haven't played it as many times as they played Inferno. So I just don't see Skade losing this one. If they can get a good, as long as they get a good start, Skade, and don't lose, go down 5-6-0 early on, I don't see any way Endpoint can put this win on the table. But we do have that knife, so Skade, they're looking to win that, you know, get to see if they can get that knife round and win and get to that CT side.
Well, it's all going to start with a knife round first. Do you think Skade want to start on that CT side particularly, or?
Yeah. I think you still want to get that CT side, no matter what, at this point. Endpoint, they're really going to have to do a good job. They're going to choose, they're going to win the knives here. They're probably going to stay. Don't see a reason for them to go into the T side. On a map like Inferno. Inferno is always going to provide a good game, not whatever. Like, doesn't matter what kind of team's playing. Usually it's a pretty good map. But Endpoint, they were pretty close on winning Dust 2, but in the overtime, they fell short. So let's see if they're gonna put up a fight. You know, I'm not gonna count them out. You know, Emperor, if they pick just as they did on Dust 2, they could have a chance here. But it's just due to the map pool has been here, Skade. Just so good on this one. But never gonna say never. You know, you never count out a team. Skade has lost, I guess, a couple lesser known teams on this map. A couple times, so it's not impossible for Endpoint to take this win here. They're gonna stay CT Endpoint. So Skade, they're gonna get the T-side start, so because here we see the team compare. Great stats from Skade overall. Not, you know, Endpoint's pistols, not really the best here. Skade has, you know, 50-50 chance of winning the pistols. So it's what you give how much do you give Endpoint a shot here winning Inferno?
I think we've got to be realistic, right? I'm in the same boat as you. This is not only Skade's choice, but a comfortable choice for them too. We shouldn't be seeing a huge chance here for Endpoint. But the pistol so far, I was going to say it was looking good, and then I've watched Spellin dump a full mag and hit absolutely no one. That was rough.
Yeah, a couple misses there from Endpoint, but look at Mighty Max. The Mighty coming through here. It's a 3v2. Boost coming through. Block, will be hitting that. Raptor is such a good player. He plays so good on Dust 2. Can he keep that up on Inferno? That's the question here. That's a $1 million question at this point. The Rainwaker, he gets Mighty Max here. He even gets the second and crucial. Gets shut down and Skade. They're picking up the T-pistol here. Look at Mighty here. That's a beautiful shot here, but this one. behind all three. The last guy dies. So Endpoint, not the best start here.
Yeah, definitely I think would have wanted it to be a little bit more positive, especially given just how clean some of those shots were. Rain getting back-to-back headshots with the Glock. It's what you love to see. Now we're going to see the shotgun make an appearance from Thomas.
Yeah,
interesting choice. It has some relevance on Inferno. I mean, you can play it towards apartments, or even towards B as well.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have to play, I guess, close to the wall or sandbags, because if you play, you can't play all the way back to the side. Yeah, you're gonna have to play here first, no range as well. That's like the only position on B you can really play with it, except from the sandbags, of course. So we're gonna see a couple of damage has been done on Rocking and Spell on here. So question is to Skade. Do they want to keep going B, or do it seems like they want to head towards the A side instead? But you know, Skade, they can't play too scared here. You know, if you give the other team too much respect on a round, like on a force bar like this, it's not gonna bode that well for you. So we do see the smoke being deployed here, but now this is where Skade, they just need to go in and trade. They have the firepower. Why not just go in and trade here? I think gets a couple of shots here, but it's short and long is both smoked here from Skade. And you can see the rotation already come through from Endpoint. It's just a one play on the B side. This is awesome action from Endpoint. They have a big shot of winning this round, but now they're rotating back. They're second guessing themselves here. Surreal with the first kill here. Good trade coming through though. Oh well, Crucial's gonna go down here. Surreal with another kill. This is a nightmare from Skade. And this is not supposed to happen. And what? Rainbreak, how does he not get the kill on the site? And Endpoint, they're gonna win the second round.
Crucial is just the absolute hero of Endpoint right now. He really is. More just... You couldn't ask for any more from him, to be quite simple. Trying to avoid the cliche of Crucial getting crucial picks, but it couldn't be more accurate there. Much like what we saw from him in Map 1 though, which was him stepping up, finding the double kills, finding the openings. He just needed the rest of his team to also play with him and help him close things out.
That is not how Skade expected that to go. They gave him a little bit too much respect, like on the B side. They were scared of going B just because of those early attacks they're coming through. I'm not really sure why Skade did that approach. And once they got outscoped on long and short, they just stayed put, waiting for those smokes to go out. Then Endpoint has such a good crossfire from side and pit. The thing is, if the side guy died there, if he got the kill he should have gotten, it would have been a 2v2 instead of a 3v1 in the end there. So that side pick was so important for Endpoint. But now they're gonna push B again here. We do have a shotgun Thomas here, this time from sandbags. This is a good position to play with it. But they're not out of the woods yet here, Endpoint. They can still lose this one against the force from Skade. So they can do exactly what Endpoint did to them. Here we got the B push. Thomas with M4. He's gonna have to get a couple kills because the Nova, he could be having a hard time. And he will be getting one. But here we go. Mighty Max getting himself 3 kills. Looking for the 4th. Not gonna get it. We're robbing with the trade. So a good trade overall for Endpoint there on the B side. Only losing 2 players. So putting up a 2-1 here.
Should just be able to keep this rolling now. Get themselves to 3-1. Skade won't be bringing anything fancy into this round. Literally expecting to see 5 Glocks. The 2 flashbangs just to help them get up Banana, but this will likely be just a classic hold W, run B, look for bomb plant. Not expecting really much more from Skade, to be honest. What they care about is going to be round 5. Getting that buy out. Looks like Max might even be able to make some money here. That's Thomas instead, but there we go.
Thomas is rich now. 8k. Mighty Max looks like he was going to get everyone. There was even shaking him. But then he started to run out. And so Thomas out, the shotgun comes in and play. At Endpoint, not a bad start after losing the pistol. They got themselves 3 in a row. So this is the start they wanted to get, actually. This is what I meant. Skade, as long as they don't get the early lead, Endpoint has a chance to win this map. It's not out of the wood yet. We've seen Skade lose against pretty bad teams, let's say. Both of their skill level at least, in the past few weeks. And that's Robin with the first kill as well. Oh, he's gonna nade himself. Or Surreal's gonna nade himself, but he gets out of there with only 14, so. But there's, look at this, there's 3 players towards B with even a 4th towards the CT spawn. Skade, that made no noise towards A, and that's why they're having 3 B players now Endpoint. There we go. That is not what? He gives us 2 big frags here, and Mighty Max just exposed his position. And there's the first one from Mighty Max, he even gets a second! He lines them all up! They managed to hold off, but Rainwaker, he gets the A play, and now they can just run A. Oh man. That 1 kill from Rainwaker. And look at Mighty Max HP.
So low, but same position as Spell, and both players are going to be 1 HP, so all things considered, an equal situation. Rainwaker finding Robin, leaves just Max now. Surely a must-win round for Skade. Ooh, just finds him as he goes pit though. That opens up the chance here. Unfortunately, Rain's position just catches him by surprise.
And look at Mighty Max, he finds a great double kill here. Imagine if he got Spell on there too, 20 HP left. Mighty Max doesn't know if, of course, he's on the site. Thinking he was short for a short plant. But Skade to win it right back after losing 3 in a row here. The Skades, what they're looking forward to is just keeping it close here on the T side. They know that they're a very strong CT team. As long as they keep it close, they should be fine here. Rastum, he's gonna get tagged. 94 damage. And Rocking is already rushed up here. Full flash, it doesn't matter. The smoke has been deployed and he just keeps on going. He's holding W.
The molly doesn't help either because it lands in the smoke. That's a disaster.
It does, and crucial though. He's gonna get a pair of frags on the site though, that's 1. Can he get himself a second? No. But there's a guy already through, and that's 2 for Thomas. Trace comes in. It's back to another 1v1 here. Mighty Max again. Again, a 1v1 for Mighty Max. He lost it last round. Emmanuel Rainwaker winning another clash against Mighty here. He gets a 4K. Mighty Max lost 2 1v1 duels now. Even gets to pick up the op flakes.
Definitely going to be a testing situation for Max there. 2 back-to-back clutches not working out his way. The first of which I definitely think you can't throw anything his way. Such an impossible situation. Round just gone. Tough. It just got better timing, really, I think. He did get the jump on him, but unfortunately shots just didn't quite connect as quick as he would have liked.
No, and once again, this is going to be one of those force buy runs for Endpoint. This is like one of those ugly force buys. You're going to have to force it, otherwise going to give Skade fourth, but if you eco, you may not even have money for the next. So they're going for the force either way here around the damn 4 and the UMP. 3 deals. So, nice double nade there. So 1 for 1. Won't be in the favor of this T though. But they're just going to gamble the A side at this point. Yes, he's rotating away from B. So, they're leaving the B side completely open. So what they're thinking, if they go A, they have a chance to win the run. If they go B, well, we're just going to save the weapons for the next round, because we're going to have to full eco in the next. So it kind of makes sense what the Endpoint is doing here. That's the problem with the deagle sometimes. It's just, sometimes he nuts 1 leagues, and sometimes that happens.
Not the most ideal of situations. This will, of course, put Skade back in the lead.
He certainly will, and well, they do take this into the next round. It's only going to be more of the same, really, I think. So almost takes down Spell on. And Skade, they need to save it. They don't have like too much money either in the buffered, so they need to save this weapon. They can't really go for more and go and die more. You know, the CT, they really have nothing to save, really. The deals, fine, the UMP, whatever. It's just the 1 M4, that's all. Double nade right in the face. Looks like that was a headshot right there. Look, 2 times. The first 2 shots looked like it was right on him. But it is what it is. You can see Skade, sure they are the favorites here on Inferno. No doubt about that.
Rocking. Gonna be looking for an opening towards B. Actually gonna drop both the smokes as well. I wonder if this opens up as a fake here, or how they plan on paying this one out, given that the bomb is a key indicator that this is by no means commitment from Skade.
Does look like it's just gonna be one guy faking towards A here, while the remaining goes towards B. And the bad news about this is they have a UMP on B, and I think it's Mighty Max with the Deagle, right? Thomas here, it's gonna get absolutely blinded. They're both there. Yeah, Mighty Max and Thomas are getting absolutely wrecked by that flash from Rainwaker, and that's the B side taken. And now they should go for another save here. M4 and double Deagle. Save again. And that means that Stalin is here with the rotation. Oh! They're jumping around with a knife. He gets the M4 out. They will be able to re-pick that up. So, a 5th round from Skade, Endpoint. We'll be getting a full buy in the next one. Mac 10 and M4 save, but... yeah, there's nothing they can do on that B side. They had a terrible buy as well. Surreal, running out of bullets. Gets to pick up a weapon. This is what I mean, like, there's no really need for Skade to do this. Just giving them an S2 like this as well.
What a flashbang though. Let's just talk about that for a second. I mean, perfect entry on towards the B site.
Yeah.
Endpoint left completely blind. What I do want to know though is, although they left blind, why are both players out in the position they're being caught in there? Is it just being caught mid-rotation? Just adjusting your not after plants, but adjusting your positions, or...
Because you saw Thomas rotating from the fontaine, like from the course. Fontaine is wanting to go backside there. But then the flash come in the perfect timing, so he got cut off. The second guy, I'm not sure what happened to him.
They were basically blocking each other, like on top of each other.
Yeah.
It just made it a little too easy to get the double kill there, which basically, if you get 2 kills on B site, 100% you're assuming site's clear, and you're getting the bomb down, you pretty much win the round.
Yeah. Endpoint, they're struggling a little bit here on the CT side. You gotta have to say that. The T's winning the most of the rounds now. Flash is coming through here. Actually, there was no flash on Surreal here, but look at this trade, and it's a trades coming through, and that's the bomb for Thomas. Great trade on Rainwalker there. Has the control over the bomb. A 2 versus 2 now, but look, there's one CT on the A site, and Thomas is gonna get wrapped from behind, so they're gonna come from both sides. And I think he's aware of that. The thing is, if they kill this guy, Thomas, is he gonna be aware that it's gonna be a guy close? No. That's the kill. And now it's down to Robin. I think Robin had to help him out there. You know?
Yeah, I think he really banked on that being... well, Thomas being able to pull that off on his own. I don't think they expected the crunch from both sides. Now Robin's going to have to go full Chad on this one to make it through. 2 players to find, both full HP. Straight through the smoke he's going to go. Doesn't get more aggressive than that, but not going to work out. Dennislaw takes him down. That's 6 on the board now for Skade. They double up against Endpoint, who are struggling to stick these rounds out on their CT side.
They really are, and the money's also struggling due to that. So they're going to have to take a partial buy here. A half investment for that, with a Scout, a couple of Deagles, Kevlar, and a little bit of utility here. They're still going to have a chance to win this round, of course, Endpoint, but it's not going to be the prettiest for them. And it should be a 7-3 here from Skade. Very impressive performance so far from Skade on the T side. Tag coming out on Dennislaw, but look at this push here. Spelling gets the first one, and now he knows these sandbags. Double nades gonna come in. Now, here comes the volleys. I'm like, where's the nades? He actually only takes 16 damage by that. How's that even a thing?
He got out very early on. It was nice to see him move that quickly. If he stuck out position even a second longer, he takes significantly more damage there and potentially even risks death, so that definitely helps. Also, the frag grenades didn't quite connect in full, because we all know how glorious Counter-Strike nade physics are.
They didn't do a single damage. Yeah. A little bit weird. CSGO nades still hasn't been fixed. Or the stairs at least. But 55 to go. There's 2 players on B, 2 players on A here. Dennis on Spell, and they're very low here, so there could be a couple of kills from Endpoint here if they kill the right players entering the site. could be a chance. But he's gonna block the smoke here, crucial. At least he's gonna try to block. It's very hard to block those. Now there's the one tap from Thomas. That's a good start now. He got the first one. Question is, can they follow up on that? Yes, he can with a second. Looking for the third here. He only has one more bullet. And that's not gonna cut it. If he had 3 or 4 bullets, it would have been a chance. But Robin though. Oh, he's gonna push here. Oh my goodness, he's gonna get it. And there's no trade. Surreal trying to go for the one tap. What just happened? An 8 kill from Surreal and a scout kill from Robin wins Endpoint the round. It's all thanks to Thomas who's delaying things with the 2 first kills.
It's a crippling win too, because again, look at the money of Skade. They will be able to survive this through the $8,000 of Dennis Law. The Switzerland of the T-side right now, making loans to his entire team, but definitely has a big effect on the money for long-term for Skade throughout the rest of this half. Puts them in a very tight spot. If they lose this bye again, Endpoint likely get to equalize 6-6.
Yeah, that's not a run I expected Endpoint to win. I expected him to do some kind of damage with that deal on B. But how does Robin just push through ruins there and kill the guy planting? Nobody's watching ruins at all. How's that even a thing? Like, they have no smoke covering that off, no flash or anything like that. They're just letting him, like, the plant, and they just let him walk out, get the kill. And then he gets away, and then he can come back and get one more. Skade. Not sure what's happening right now. Miscommunication, perhaps. It's gonna give Endpoint an avenue into the game again. Robin has been tagged, and he gets shot the second time too. That has to be a pain for Robin to die that way. Oh, we're looking crucial. He's gonna get the trade here. If he goes out on the corner. Oh, I spot the foot. He knows it's in the corner. But how much patience is he gonna have? Oh my god, he sees the weapon. Oh, he sees the Molotov. Oh, that's so unlucky. And now he's gonna get pushed back, and it's gonna go down actually by Spellman's push. That's just gonna be that's just painful. Thomas jumping, he's actually gonna spot them. Put some molly down here, they're gonna force the issue through it. It's a 1-for-1 trade. That's a good trade for Skade. But he knew if he hit that shot, he probably would have had a chance to win the round here. Putting back to 4v4. Is Mighty Max just gonna force the issue through? Oh man, he's gonna actually... He's waiting for it. Raptor's actually gone all the way to banana now. And so that's actually a miss. And now it's actually forcing the issue. Didn't he see him?
How did they not see him there? Rafty just looking at the wall. I guess back turned.
No, but he saw the feet. Like, Mighty Max saw him 100% and then looked away again.
It's a classic Counter-Strike. I checked the corner as you kind of gloss your mouse back to it and then have to flick forward again.
Yeah. And Skade, they're gonna pick up a 7th here. Desperate buy is gonna have to come in from endpoints. They're saving up on Surreal. But 3,000 on most of the guys. 7k and 1. Here, look at Mighty Max. Can we get his point of view? How's that not a kill, first of all? Also this here. I don't know, we didn't get to see it fully from his POV, but looks like he saw him and then just looked back around again. Either way, it's gonna be a force here from endpoints. A desperate force buy here to try to win a few more CT rounds. 4 rounds is not gonna cut it. But there's still a few rounds to play for. 4 more to go. That's a lot of rounds.
Already decisive first pick. Max will get aggressive, immediately traded. Thomas unable to do a thing as he's completely dead to rights. So swing top car. That's going to leave Robin last man standing. Looks like Surreal has just pitched his tent over on A. He's just going to chill there. And
yeah, they really need to play together here. Cause
Robin versus the world.
Otherwise it's going to be a 41 duel. Either he has to gamble to the B side, or he's just going to have to make some kind of play towards A, and he's actually making a B gamble. And if I was Skade here, I would actually just say there's probably going to be 1 on B, and it may just double up on B because of that. So let's just go towards A. That's where the bomb is working. So they're just making a gamble here in point. They're not going to have any money to lose this round, so if they plant A, they're just going to save the AWP and M4. Question, is he gonna check on top of the box? Robin takes him down here. Now they know for sure that it's gonna be both B. A plant will be coming in. So this is gonna be a save for Endpoint. Skade, they're gonna get up on 8 here, Flakes. He starts to run away a little bit here on the second map. Not really looking good here for the Brits. Maybe you need to jump in, you know?
Definitely not the
Not
greatest of
mouse.
starts, that's for sure.
Get into that coach position, maybe? Hey boys, this is what you gotta do. Well,
And it seems like, unfortunately for them, nothing is working. Even when trying to get re-aggressive towards top banana there, sending both Thomas and Max. Max gets one for his troubles. Thomas joins him for the fun, but both players immediately shut down. Thomas doesn't even get a kill before being taken down. So their attempts at trading are just quickly shut down. Thomas definitely having a good start into the game, 14-9 of course, but when you look at rounds like that, absolutely zero impact, unfortunately. And I mean, look at the scoreboard there, for example. Skade, pretty much their entire set of 8 rounds has been back-to-back. Only broken up by 1 win from Endpoint in between.
yeah, and that's big for money as well. That's gonna give Endpoints really not much to play with here. You can see they have one op. AK here. Robin, he's the only one with really the best gun here. Other than that, he's just Crucial's op here. He gets the point, but he gets traded out. So both the best guns has already been taken out. It's a 2-for-1 trade. So Endpoint now, well, Skade, they don't care. They're just gonna rush towards B and have the free bomb sites. Endpoint, at this point, you don't feel like they're gonna get more than 5 rounds in this half. On a big
Potentially more than
side of
4
map as
rounds.
well.
If it keeps going like this, they're not going to get a single round.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about going into Inferno here. We know that Skade is so good on this map, and we really don't have too much stats on Endpoint, and well, Skade can just play their game. They can just do whatever they want. So go into the final 2 rounds, 9-4. Endpoint, the desperate need to win the last 2. Try to force some kind of way back into the game here. And keep this map at least competitive so we don't see just a one-sided map, you know, to finish the day. So we definitely want to see Endpoint fighting for that 3rd map. They can, yes, they're gonna keep saving the guns here, but they need the rounds. They can save as much as they want to, but if they don't win the rounds, it doesn't matter. So the cookie crumbles here, perhaps, for the Endpoint side. The thing is also, once Skade gets a couple frags towards one part of the map, like A from the last round, they get the kills and then they go back to B, and then Endpoint has made the full rotation. So it always seems like Endpoint is over-rotating a little bit too much here, a few rounds. Maybe they have to, because, you know, if they don't rotate well, they're gonna get overrun with that 1 or 2 player left. So it's a hard situation Endpoint is in at this point. How are they gonna take this out?
A lot of damage done to the Skade side. Perhaps something they can capitalize on. Skade clearly just looking for a B play here, or at least taking the early banana control. I imagine this turns into a B play. I mean, one thing we haven't seen from Skade, any of those, that quick fake play where they throw utility at B and immediately sprint away, they tend to commit to wherever they're going. And we'll see that here too, rocking straight through. They go for the boost. It's creative, but immediately traded, and they know a second player is there because it was a boost. So that clears up the site. Thomas is doing the work through the smoke, but unfortunately, only going to be good for 1. That still creates this 4-on-3, where Endpoint have the upper hand. Can they bag themselves their 5th round here?
They're gonna have to. The thing is though, if Dennisar gets more than 1 here, he could shut the entire play down here from Endpoint. Spellman, he doesn't get a single one. Dennisar goes down. Rainwaker, a 1 versus 4, 18 seconds left on the bomb. There's plenty of time on that bomb, but they need to get on it. Somebody. And they're just gonna go for the spray here. Oh, he gets the one, but that's not the one defusing, unfortunately. And that will be the defuse from Endpoint. Put the 5th run on the board. He's trying to, you know, jump back. But he couldn't. Here, look at this spray here. He gets the guy. What does he get? He doesn't even aim at him. But the defuse is already inbound. So final round coming up here. It's gonna have to be a 9-6 for Endpoint, and then they're gonna have to win the pistol in the second half. So I have any chance to get back here. But we know how these rounds usually go in the way of Skade. But last round, it was good execute from Skade there, but Endpoint managed to make a really good retake. He's gonna jump straight on through here, Dark King, so
very aggressive.
Yeah. It did work out before though when they killed alone, but not gonna work out again. And look at this over rotation from Endpoint. This is what I mean by them over rotating if they get a kill. There's only one player on the B side here, so if Crucial misses this first. Okay, hits it, that's good. So now the rotation will be able to come in. 5 versus 3. The guy backside should probably die here. Well, the molly's not gonna reach him due to the smoke. Oh, he even lands the second full flashed. Endpoint won't have a problem picking up this 6th round. Rainwaker gets 2, but it's not gonna get more than that. He has 19 HP. He will be taken care of very soon here. As long as they don't give him a 1v1 pick. There you go. 9-6 for Skade on the T side. This is an amazing T side still. 9 rounds. And Skade had the better side coming up too. Endpoint, they're really gonna have to fight.
This is going to be a case of them just clawing back every single round they can. You can see Skade really dominating when it comes to the gun rounds for the most part here. I believe it will pretty much be what 4 to 8 when it comes to gun rounds. So definitely a substantial difference, that's for sure.
Yeah, and the thing is, Skade did win the pistol run in the first half. Yes, they did lose the run after the pistol, but they still won the pistol. So Endpoint, if they want to get back here, they need to win a pistol round. If they don't win this one, Skade, they're going to keep running away. And I don't think Skade, Endpoint, of course, they could win the force buy again like they did in the first half. But you can't rely on winning the force buy, right? Endpoint, they really need to dig deep to try to win this pistol here on the T side. I'll say make some kind of play together here from Endpoint, because if they split out, long range they use peak, you're probably going to lose it. But if they make some kind of push together, you know, Skade, I think they went for B push, right? So maybe do something like that. Similar to that, 2 flashes over and get out, but we do have a small little pause here before that's going to happen. But yeah, 3 behind on the T side. Or on the C, yeah. On the T side, so it's not going to bode that well and go into the pistol. But Endpoints, they're a team that you can just, can just come back very quickly into the game. A few runs here and there, and they're back in it.
That's the thing, it is just a few rounds the difference, so this pistol round all the more important. Of course, folks, if you are at home, join us, get involved in the action. Dive on over to Lootbet where you can bet on the game live as it's unfolding. With that said, the B-side play coming through now. Endpoint getting the damage down the ready and not a single frag either side.
It's going to have to be a retake now from Skade. This is going to be a difficult retake. They do have a kit on spell, and that's why he wanted to stay alive there with 5 HP, because he has the kit. And are they going to shake the corner here? There's a guy towards that coils, and Crucial's going to find that kill. So, how the hell are they going to treat this retake? They're all in different positions here from Endpoint, so there's not really going to be a free frag here from Skade. There we go, they find the second orange. He gets the first one, dinks the second guy, and Crucial with the second frag, and they're all 1 HP, and this is going to go absolutely wonderful for Endpoint. Last frag coming in there for Thomas, and, well, Endpoint only losing 1 player there, actually, on that execute and on the hold. Skade, are they going to decide to go for the force here, or are they going to just give Endpoint the 8th run and go for a 3rd run by? I think it will be the second option here coming through. But that's a good start from Endpoint at least here on the second half. Ooh, they actually go for the last second buy. Endpoint winning this will put them on 9-9. We're all back tied again. Ooh, the nade. Can do the damage with Bellon actually. It's gonna go a little bit short. But Endpoint, they won a force buy before Skade. Man, if they win the force here as well.
It would be pretty devastating. And, well, given Endpoint is checking towards B right now, and that's where the bomb is heading, this could get pretty messy as Skade have done a full stack towards the site as well. I wonder if Endpoint will have the thought process just to check the site before they commit to a full take. Send one player in just to scope things out.
Yeah, exactly. They should send one player over towards B. Remaining ones goes towards A, and this is going to be the wrong gamble from Skade. Actually going all 5 back towards A now. There's only one player here. The only thing that could happen here is if he basically gets 5 1-deeks. But he's not even the Deagle player, he's the Scout player, so this is going to be impossible for him. 4 people is wrapping through long, and one's going to wrap through apartments. And this is not going to be good for him. He's going to get flashed as well. He is so dead here. Somehow he's still alive, but there we go. Fine gets taken out. And it should be a 4-man save here from Skade. So it will be an 8th round from Endpoint, and they're going to have this pistol Kevlar going into the 18th round as well. So Endpoint, they really took things slow there. That's what Skade didn't do. Skade walked into a stack on that A site. On their, their force buy that Endpoint had. So Endpoint are taking things much better here. But yeah, next round is gonna be more of the same. But then it's the 4th round where we're gonna see the buy.
Nice to see the full save here though, because it means that at least there's an opportunity for Skade to have a slay in the next round. Without that, any sort of frags would probably be off the table as it would be the full eco. So at least there is some fragging power available to the CT side here. But you are also bang on. Round 19 is where we're looking ahead to. That is going to be the crucial round, the first buy here for Skade. And we'll get to see what Endpoint's T side is really made of.
Indeed. And we have another pause here early on. So Skade, we're very surprised if they don't manage to steamroll them on the CT side once they get the guns out. I just have a bad feeling about Endpoint not being able to put up too much of a number on the T side. Once the guns comes out, of course. We're gonna have to wait to see the gun rounds first if that's gonna be the case, but Skade usually always having a good CT side. And after those 9T rounds, it should be enough on paper to win, but they could also struggle like Endpoint did. They really could. If Endpoint finds some kind of medicine here to win, where they could win the rounds. But this one is also going to be a dangerous round, this round 18. They have the pistol Kevlar on 4 of the 5 players. Or Spellin is not going to have Kevlar and Rusty. No, so 3 of the 5 has Kevlar. They got 3 Deagles, 157. So if Endpoint maybe makes a fast round here and Skade has a stack towards that, could be a chance for them. So I think we're just having a quick little pause here before we're getting into things again. But yeah. This is arguably the map Skade has played most on HLTV. 22 times. So also that could be a bad news for Skade, because then Endpoint knows exactly if they they made the research, knows exactly how they play. Because they have a lot of information to go on Skade. I think we're just gonna reset the round here pretty quick.
Doesn't seem like anything too crazy is taking place. Just a quick tech fix. And we should be on our way. Here we go, of course. Just the Kevlar again, just to recap for Skade. Not expecting anything too wild here. Endpoint would have to make some pretty sizable mistakes, I think, to give Skade an opportunity within this round, but they'll likely, just stack towards B again, pretty much identical to what they did in the previous round.
do see Surreal Molotoving, but yeah, they're just gonna make a similar gamble here. You know, you're really gonna have to make the gamble if you have a pistol cover orb like this. You can't really play split out. You're just gonna get picked one by one. And the bomb is once again working towards A. They have one player towards B. They're probably just gonna send to see how many players or how many he can figure out where they are. If he can see it there for B. But not really for long, but they're just gonna take A again here. So it's more that you're stacking B than you're stacking A. And Endpoint, they're reading things correctly again. There's only just the one player there on the site. Towards our performance, I think it is. Thomas making noise towards B here. Rocking, if he can find the first one though, it could be a possibility for him to get more. That's gonna be the frag here. 40 seconds to go. Are they gonna go back now? Or are they gonna commit? They're actually gonna get the kill. That's a crucial kill for Robin. And that will be the A side taken now. So Endpoint. Looks like if Rocking could have maybe found the second there, would have been a chance. That's not gonna be the play here. Rocking is gonna, Thomas is gonna hear them running. Deep banana. Goes for the spray here. Be connecting on Denislaw. And there should be a cleanup here. Just the one more from Rainwaker. Actually, Spelling gets another one. This is a lot of damage here on this eco round, kinda. Crucial. Returns to favor though. Spelling has picked up an AK. This is gonna be a lot of money lost from Endpoint. There could even be more here. Oh, there
This
we
is
go.
what you
He's
gotta be
go down.
so careful about when you're against these pistols, is the amount of damage they can do. Even without winning the round, the damage is enough to be really problematic here.
Yeah, the game one coming up now is gonna be a very juicy one. Skade could make a statement here if they win this one. Force Endpoint saying, oh, you may got the first 3, but now we have guns, and now we're not gonna be losing any more rounds. And you only have money on Mighty Max and Robin, so because you lost 3 guns, I'm gonna have to rebuy. Crucial though with off, trying to go for another pick here. Almost took the bait. Oh, but look at Crucial, you got naded down to 20 HP. Oh, they know he's here. If they had another nade, he would have been dead at this point. But they don't. Unfortunately, you can only buy 1 HE per round. But Rocking is down to 3 HP, so gotta be a little bit careful about that on the B side here from Skade. But they're going back to A. Endpoint really likes the A side.
It's working for them though, right? So let's see if they can do it again. Trying to see if they can use that orb to open things up. They're really looking for the jewel. Meanwhile, we'll force back into pit. Skade, no real frag power from them at all right now. They're just consistently being pushed further and further back. Eventually, they're going to have to stand their ground.
They only got 2 flashes here. But they got 2 players inside, the 1 pit and 1 towards long head towards the side. So they got 4 towards A here for Skade. So if Endpoint executes A, that it looks like they're gonna do, things are gonna be looking terrible for them. Smoke being deployed, but going back towards B here. It's only Robin making noise towards the A side here. Well, another join too. So there's 2. This is gonna be a split here. That's the first of Spellon. Now the rest, Mighty Max will try to do something here towards the library. He goes to the spray. He gets the kill, but now they're gonna be pushing onto the B side. Let's see his point of view. He gets 1. Rocking only 1. That's not gonna be good enough. But they're coming fast up from Banana. 8 seconds. Bomb need to get planted here. And they can't. It's no time. Double kill from Rainwaker. A fast aggression from the down mid. Up Banana. And that's going to be all 5 kills from Skade. And it looks like Endpoint maybe had a round. Spell a nice enter here. But here, when Rocking only gets 1. They have the sight, but they're not expecting it to be up Banana already. Great job.
Just the speed.
Great round. Yeah. Speedy Gonzalez from the Skade side, and that's gonna be the first gun run picked up for them. And most op kills, first kills, and most kills is all Endpoints. Thomas 2 times, Crucial 1 time. But there should be money on the Endpoint side, or not. No. It's only gonna be Mighty Max and Robin with the money here. So they should go for Porsche down to 2000. Mighty Max and Robin, they can buy a little bit at least here. To try to get a few frags. If they want to. But it's like, this is where, you know, Endpoint hasn't proven himself in the gun round. That was the first gun round in the second half, and they lost it. So Endpoint, even though they're only down 1 round, this is gonna be difficult for them. Because they're gonna have to grind these gun rounds.
Hopefully also not a repeat of the first half, where we see Endpoint's early success come in the form of a pistol round, the follow-up rounds that ensue from that pistol win, and then they start to really struggle for the buys for a while. If that happens, simply they're going to run out of rounds. Skade only needs 6 to get it over the line. Doesn't sound like a small amount, but they add up pretty quick.
Yeah, they really do. 6 rounds. Seems like that's a lot of rounds, but it really is sent because there's not going to be 6 gun rounds, right? Most maybe like 3 or 4 gun rounds if they don't win any rounds here Endpoint. So they're really going to have to, and this is, they're stretching this by as well. They're full forcing here. If Endpoint don't win this one, this is going to be 12-9. Molly and Smoke, that's a perfect Smoke and Molly to delay the play from Endpoint, but they got 3 MAC-10s and 2 AKs. They're betting they're putting all the money on the right horse here, and they're gonna see if the horse can get them over the line. What? That is a miss from Spellan, and now the push comes through the A-kit, or they're using the MAC-10s to send them first, and he's gonna get pushed here. This is a beautiful run from Endpoint. And now this is gonna have to be a save from Skade. They're not gonna go for the retake. But how is that shot a miss from Spellan? Looks like dead on that guy. Endpoint, they will be getting a 10-10 here.
The perfect round too. Showing they have got some strength to their T-side.
Just work out with the MAC-10s after all.
Of course, Skade will get to save the 2 rifles on the AWP unless shenanigans ensue in these kind of last 10 seconds or so. Robin really the only one who is looking to potentially get an exit frag, and he's not pushing too aggressively. So it will be the 2 M4s on the AWP. So at least some light at the end of the tunnel for Skade.
This one is right dead on. Maybe moved, maybe took a step. Yeah, clicked a little bit, I think it was. To the side there. But they will get enough to buy on the remaining 2-2. They can drop 1 over, or they can drop 2 overs. Or he can buy himself, so they will have a full buy round here anyway. But we're all tied up. Both teams now need 6 rounds to win the map. The match for Skade and the map for Endpoint here. This is closer than I really expected here on Inferno. Expected Skade to run away a little bit here, but not happening. Not for now at least. Nice double nade of Mighty Max. Oh, but he's just gonna push straight through the fire and take Dennislow down. That is a big man peak right there.
A ballsy play, but works wonders.
And now they're gonna go up to A, but look at the rotation here from Skade. There were only 1 more play on A, so they're gonna have to make the big rotation. Endpoint, they're a little bit slow, so that means the rotation can come in here. Ooh, Spellan gets him through the smoke. Mighty Max goes down. That's the guy who was low. So maybe not the best guy to kill, but he takes it. Whatever he can get. And on the side, they have a crossfire set up. It's a triple king. Goes for the 4K here. Rocket taps away. Not nailing the kill. Surreal, a 1v2, and Rocket with a 4K in the end. They're not checking the side flakes. They think inside is clear. That's a big plays right there. Surreal with a nice first kill. But Rocket goes big here. Done a nice kill here. They keep an eye on pit and sides. And this guy can just hide in the corner to get all 4. That will be a buy round won by Skade. Endpoint will have 1 more buy due to they won the 4th with the MAC-10s. But both teams will have an eco if they lose this one.
It is quite a crucial round because it's going to decide whether Skade are able to build things up now and not only get a 12th but get to 13th, which is going to be key to them trying to close out this map. So for them, it's do or die time almost.
Yeah, this is the most important run on this map for them. Literally for Endpoint too, I would say, because, you know, otherwise they're not going to have any money. It's going to be 13-11 as you said, or 13-10 for Skade. So both teams really need this round. Oh, Spellan, dude, that was that was very hairy. And it looks like they're gonna head towards the B side, 4 players, and they will. Spellan is gonna take down the first one. That's the bomb carrier. Smoke being deployed, but they don't know there's a boost. Oh, there's a boost player. That smoke is not the best. That means the Endpoint can just check the boost and nothing else. But Spellan with the first frag, looking for the second one here. He's gonna go for the side instead. It goes down Robin and Crucial with 1 each. And Endpoint, somehow they come out here in a 2v2 situation. They're both playing towards corals though. Dropping the all picks up an M4, that's a smart choice. But if they know that both is in ruins, they could figure it out. Smoke, it's gonna bait them out. That's the first kill here. Is he gonna stick the defuse? He should just stick it at this point. He goes out, now he takes the shot, now they don't even have to peek. Yeah, he's dead. He gets that one, but there's no time on the clock here. And he's gonna go down to Robin and Crucial with the big plays. It was a 4v2 from Skade, and they're just throwing it away. Like, they went for 1v1 pick spec. Why didn't they just go for 4v2 retake instead? Instead of just peeking 1 by 1 there from ruins and CT. Could have just gone for the retake together. And that means there's no money from Skade. I mean, whoever won that round meant eco for the other team. Endpoint should be getting ahead here. That is a run they should not have been able to lose.
Certainly a disaster. And now for Skade, as you say, full eco. Not a huge amount they can really do here on these pistols. Just looking to maybe get some damage done if possible. But generally on the CT side, that is literally the aim of the game. It's just maximize damage and potentially save a rifle or two. Hopefully they don't give up a huge amount to these SMGs.
No, they shouldn't really. It's not really gonna happen. But Endpoint, they're really putting up a fight here on Inferno. This is very surprising actually. It's surprising for me that they're playing this good against Skade. Arguably one of their best map as well. And we're gonna see a classic B-take here. Crucial, actually gonna get shot down here. So early pick-off, but more shouldn't really happen in the way of Skade here. They just don't have the weapon. They don't have the utility either, so this is where the plan will be coming in. Oh my goodness, that's a big win for Denison. Imagine if you had a better pistol, or a little bit sharper aim there. He could have found it to back that 3v3 down, but instead it's a 4v2. And Skade is just running away, trying to find a couple exits here, but Endpoint will take the lead, 12-11. But, yeah, Endpoint. I think I'm supporting all the fans right now, everyone in the chat too, everybody watching. Skade, a little bit lackluster, guys, I have to say on these gun runs from time to time. Like, sometimes they have really great gun rounds, but sometimes they just drop in the ball completely.
Good time to call a pause, I feel like, if you are Skade, though. Starting to realise probably that they don't connect this next buy and you can even things out here against Endpoint, then the chances to close this one out 2-0 really begin to slip away, which naturally will be their priority. I think going to a third map, we know the third map, and it has to be said, it doesn't look all that bad for Endpoint. So for Skade, the guarantee here is a 2-0. That's what they're looking for. Endpoint definitely making this one a more difficult affair, though.
They certainly do, and we can see here, we got a double up here from Skade. It's a little bit of desperate play here coming up for them. They know that they need to get the round 40, otherwise lose this one. It's going to be another eco. It's 14-11 then. That's almost too hard to come back from at that point. So, the utility usage here, they don't have a lot here from Skade. The boost coming up on short. That's a good shot from Dennis, but it takes a lot of damage going through that. But it's a double PK towards short. It's a nice trade here. I like this trade here from Skade. Amazing. They go more aggressive. We haven't seen this kind of aggression from them inside, and this is the first time they're doing it. And it pays off. They're getting the round. It's back to 12-12. Endpoint's still gonna have money. That's not gonna be a problem here. At least for most of the players, at least. They get themselves 3 AKs there. Crucial kind of by himself a Galil. So actually, there will be a little bit of a war spying from Endpoint. Mac 10, 3 AKs and 1 Galil. But this is coming down to the similar scenario. Endpoint, they don't have money if they lose this one. Skade, they don't really either. This is the same situation we're at, I think, 10-10, right, Flakes? Or was it 11-11?
Exactly, it's an identical situation. Which makes this all the more important for Skade that they get this over the line now. Then it's still taking an aggressive positioning towards Boiler. And I have to be said, I'm not a huge fan of the Boiler-AWP combination. It can be very difficult to survive.
But they're only playing 1B, so this is a big gamble to make as a 12-12 scoreline when you need to win as well. So, are they just like decide like if he dies on B, we're just gonna make a format save? Do you really want to make that kind of call at 12-12 and give them 13-12? Do you really want to make that, or do you want to play your game, not give the other a chance to win, you know? Play on your terms, you know? But Rocking, that's a very questionable play going down middle without any cover. 40 seconds to go now. The bomb is in the underground. There's 2 players up banana. Dude, they probably want to hit B at this point. Oh, the bomb. I don't know if you saw the bomb. Did you see the bomb without there? But Surreal, he can get the trade here. 30 seconds to go. And Thomas is inside the B already. But they're without the bomb. Spanner with another one. And oh, he misses the point-blank shot. Thomas takes him out. And oh, he runs with the knife. He doesn't expect Surreal to be here. And now the bomb will be entering the B bomb site. Oh, the nade and the molly. Is he gonna do any damage? He's gonna stop the plant. It's not. 6 seconds. And they're gonna get the bomb plant down here, Endpoint. They're just pushing out to the B side. It's just the one from Spellon. It's not gonna be good enough. Whoa. And Endpoint up on 13. Oh, look at this big kill here from... And he dropped the bomb there. But look, he's running with his knife in his law. He doesn't expect somebody to be underground. And it's just a one play on the B side from Skade. That's really risky to just play one. It didn't work out either. If he got the second, he would be able to stop the push, but it didn't. This is looking really great for Endpoint at this point. We have another timeout. And the money's gone from Skade. This is surely going to be 14-12 before we see a full buy from Skade.
They are really struggling.
I feel like they're doing too many risks.
Yeah, it's
play
too many of
CS2B?
the solo B play, definitely part of it. I think it's interesting they go solo B when they have no banana control. It means they have zero visibility in what's coming and they are purely gambling. Whereas solo B typically is enforced when you have the bottom banana control. You leave one player there to basically just keep mindfulness of bottom banana while everyone else handles A. Gives you that early rotation. It's not a problem. Solo B without that information is a bit more of a gamble. But then also the solo peek down mid, that was another questionable decision. Definitely not ideal.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he did that one. They don't really need the information because they know that they're just playing the waiting game Endpoint. They're really not doing anything at that point. They didn't throw any nades towards B, so there was no panic there. They didn't throw anything on A. We're just holding, playing a default. And Skade, what are they gonna buy here? Maybe Pistol Kevlar and Rafter. He's the only one who can afford it, or he's gonna save for the AWP perhaps. It's just gonna be a save here. Endpoint, are they gonna steal away the second map here from Skade? Is that really gonna be a play here? We can see happening. Skade, they've been a little bit lackluster here. They've been gambling too much on the CT side instead of just playing their game, you know. They're not comfortable playing 3A then because they have to play 4. They don't trust the B players. Or they don't trust the A players that just hold 3 people. Now we're gonna see a B push coming through Spella with the first one. This is just a pistol buy without any Kevlars. Raptor is the only one with the Kevlar. Rocking. We can see what he can do here. 4 versus 4. The AWP here on Banana. He's actually gonna miss the shot. He doesn't get punished. Then it's not pushing through. He gets 2 with the USP. He doesn't get the third. It's a 2 versus 1 now. Oh, he jumps up at Mighty Max. Oh, that was a close run actually. But Endpoint, the good thing is they still won the round, so it doesn't matter. As long as they won the round. Even though they died with 3 players. 14-12 for Endpoint. They only need 2 more to force Overpass as a 3rd map to finish off the day. But again, a double up from Skade. Are we gonna see 4 towards A again? Surely not. just play your game. Like, they're very comfortable on Inferno, otherwise they wouldn't pick the map, so I'm not sure where they're trying to stack somewhere. So, they are playing 2 towards B now. I don't like this play, but I don't like that mid play at all. They could get very punished by that again. They're coming up to this round here, Flakes, for Skade. If they don't win this one, they're gonna have to go for the 4s in the 15-12. And we're probably gonna see 16-12 then for Endpoint, if they win this round. And I think they know that themselves too.
Skade almost hanging on by a thread, I think that's fair to say.
And they're playing 4A against Flakes.
It could work out though this time. A gamble.
This time we could, surely. But just one other call from Endpoint saying, hey, let's go B, boys. Could get everything down here. But they're setting up for A now, unless this is a fake. And it doesn't look like it is. Oh my goodness, what a shutdown here. 4 players towards A, and it's a complete... This is, like, when it works, right? Like, Endpoint had no chance to get up mid. There was 2 players short, 1 towards long. There's nothing Endpoint can do in that round, really. But if they would have made the call, like, just make a fake A and then run B, it would have been very, very close. Would have been a chance for Endpoint to 15 there. So, when it works, it was good. But is it worth to gamble it? At this kind of, like, you could make a gamble if it's like 10-10 or 9-8 or something. But if it's 14-12 to the other team, do you really want to make that risk? Risk versus reward you were talking about before. And actually, Endpoint, they don't even have any money here.
That's because the rounds have been so close. It's been such a back and forth game. I love this. Aggressive,
Okay.
but we would have liked a bit more support. Now he's going to get a free rifle for his troubles.
Oh no, imagine Endpoint winning this one.
Please no, that will be straight PTSD, I think, for the folks at home.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell Endpoint should have any way into this round.
They're playing 1B. Oh man, if he... Oh man, he's gonna have to fall back after the first shot. He's gonna... He has a mod... No, he doesn't have a mod. He has a smoke to slow things down here. That's the first kill. Now he's gonna put the nade and the smoke here. He's gonna have to buy some more time. That's a big nade though. Doing a lot of damage on 4 players. They will be forcing the issue here through the smoke. He's missing the shot. He needs to get some backup here. He gets it. Finally, backup has arrived. And Spellan, he actually gets 3 with the P2000. And that's a 4 kill from Spellan. It's 14-14. That was a close run, Flakes.
How is it that pistols versus a buy round nearly gives us a heart attack? It should.
Yeah, that should just be a free round. You shouldn't even be able to think they could win that round. But look at the money here from Endpoint. If they don't win this one, it's the other way around. It's Skade. But we saw what happened on Dust 2. It was a 15-14 for Endpoint, right? And then Skade pulled it back on overtime. Are we gonna see the same thing here, or are we gonna see Skade having a chance to close out the game? Max almost getting the head. This is a crucial round here. This is the pinnacle of the round. This is the... Oh man, the nerves gonna have to be kicking in here for both teams. Endpoint knows they're 2 runs away from losing this match, right? But also Skade knows that if they lose this round, they're gonna have map point against them. And if there's a map they should win, this is the one, right, from Skade? This is the one in the map pool. To win the best of 3, 2-0. Alright, this is even stronger than Dust 2, you know. Much stronger than this one than Dust 2, and they won Dust 2 as well, so... Does Endpoint want to keep going towards A, or do they want to head towards the B side instead here?
Well, at least there's some good news. There's 2 players on B from the CT side, which makes a change. So...
That is definitely true. Spellan, though, he's in a done deal position. If he misses a couple shots here, or even, you know, he get pushed, you know, he has nowhere to go. He literally has nowhere to go, and we will see all 5 players wrapped up towards Banana here for Endpoint. They're gonna be going for the push here. The op, he's getting full flash hit. His teammate goes down. The opper, though, he's missing a shot too. This is a perfect execute for Endpoint. And you can't afford to go for those misses. Rocking dies too, and this is gonna be a save from Skade. They're running away here, trying to do what they can. Denisov's getting shot. But it's 15 for Endpoint, Flakes. This is crazy. This is gonna be another map point, just like map 1. They blew it that time around. And we could very well be into an overtime as well here. They're gonna be saving these 3 weapons, and we will have a full buy in the next for Skade. So it will be buy versus buy in the 30th round here. This all these maps are so close.
Extremely close, and I think that only goes to show just how well matched these two teams are. Also, some pretty drastic improvements since the ESCA match that occurred, as obviously that result was a little bit more simple, just a 16-9. Now we're seeing back-to-back overtimes.
We may see back-to-back overtime. It depends. Endpoint, if they're making a similar B execute again here, they're gonna take the map here. We're going to Overpass. And Endpoint, they're gonna have to feel good on Overpass, surely. So, I think they played Overpass a couple days back, right, in the first game here in the Lootbet, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure though. But 15-14 for Endpoint. They got one map point here. Skade. Gonna play 2 plays towards B here again. No, 3 actually. Ooh. It may feel like the Endpoint is gonna hit B again here. That's why they're playing 3. So this is all about the game. Then it's all very aggressive towards the middle again here. This is not a round, Flakes. You want to make a 4-man play towards A. But it seems like the B players, they just don't get kills. Like Rocking and Spell, and they just don't really get anything on the B sides. Ticking down to a minute to go. Endpoint. They have about a minute to make this happen. Oh, the flash is absolutely perfect. And Spell and Denislaw, each op kills each. Why does he keep pushing there, Denislaw? He wants more. Are we going into an overtime here? Would be fitting to have a second overtime too here, just like we had in the first map. But it's 40 seconds to go. This kill here, that's gonna have to come in from the terrace on Rainwaker. It's gonna have to be so crucial. But
even just the info, even the info is valuable because he can communicate it's going to be that A play confirmed. Surreal also being spotted now through Arch is just that double confirmation again that they are heading that way. That pick less ideal. Raftu does find a frag towards short though, so the trades continue 3-on-2. Player long spotted. They know exactly what's going on at this point as Raftu tries to get to the site. Rain towards the back of things. He is struggling. Crucial goes straight for the plant. 7 seconds remain. It's going to come down to it. Not going to happen. We are going to back-to-back overtime.
Oh my god, my horse Flakes. This is... I don't know who's going to win the round, but that information play is so important. But then once the guy got the kill towards side, I thought like maybe Endpoint could get that round win, but there's too many guys around the site. Too many players from Skade. We have another overtime. Surely Endpoint is going to have to win a run in overtime here. They lost 19-15 on Dust 2. But the problem here, Flakes, is Skade is starting off CT side. They can get whatever they want. That is going to be the problem here for Endpoint. They finish off on the T side again. So, yeah, this is going to be a rough overtime for Endpoint. But the goal here for the T side, I think, 1 round minimum. If you get 2, that's probably gonna win you the map. But less, you know, if you lose all 3 again, you're screwed. So, who really knows where this overtime is gonna go? Crazy that we even got, you know, overtime on both maps.
Will history repeat itself, though? What we saw previously was a very close game. Then we get into OT, and bish bash bosh, Skade get the victory. 19-15.
Yeah.
Has to be said, Thomas is playing his heart out right now, 27-18. Really trying to make sure that he gets Endpoint over the line.
Yeah, well, we're going to be starting off here. Let's see. Are we going to see a double up again? Just with Skade. Endpoint. It seems like that B side is maybe where they need to get back to. That execute at 14-14 on B was amazing. Yes.
Yeah, they completely isolated the AWPer there. So they gave the AWPer back site nothing to do. The second pick seemed to come easy to them. The Molotovs were perfectly placed to make Skade's life just difficult as well. So I'm a huge fan of the B site take, to be honest, from them.
Yeah, the flash, like the AWP got completely flashed. You couldn't see a thing in that round. So he got completely, you know, pretty outplayed. Couldn't do anything. So early 3 plays early from Skade. This first one is gonna determine a lot here how this overtime is gonna go. First to 19 rounds. If you just tuned in, the magic number is 19 here. You want to reach. If Skade gets 19, they're gonna win this map and the match 2-0. If Endpoint gets 19, we're going to a 3rd map. That's where we're at the moment. So a lot on the line for these two teams. This is the 1-0 match as well, so Skade did really want to get to that 2-0 bracket. To get a lot of chances to make it to the playoffs. You get part of that money. 50,000 is the total prize pool here of season 6 of Lootbet. 50 seconds to go, and there's now 3 players from Skade on B, and it seems like Endpoint wanted to go down to B. They heard of Flakes. They heard what was talking about here, and it will be a B play, but this... Oh, the third guy actually rotates away from B. Now he's gonna come back. Stunna kinda isolate him. Rocking with the first kill. It's gonna continue with the spray. Picks up the AK, and he stays alive with 30 seconds to go. Oh my goodness, this is a great play here for the CTs.
He's literally been a drive-by into CT. This is madness. There's literally nothing that Endpoint can do to secure that round at this point. He has absolutely made a fool of them there, just swinging through the flashbangs, gets the running drive-by, and then just goes into CT. Look at all the damage he does as well.
Yeah, and all the T-cells flash, and nobody can trade him because they're all flashed, and they get 1 kill because of that moment in the end. The 1 kill for Endpoint on the B execute, like, no. But Skade, I think they have a little bit of an idea. Maybe they went B there. That's why that's 3 plays there. But the first one will go towards Skade. Not the best start from Endpoint. Only getting 1 frag on that B push. But then it's very aggressive towards the apps here. So Dennis, he's just he's just running all the map here now. Skade 3 away from winning the game here. Endpoint has to feel the pressure at this point. Unfortunately, they're on the T side, you know. That's not where you want to be in an overtime. But there's 16,000 as well. They're going back to the basics here, Flakes. They're going back to A.
Curious if Crucial can show us some of that magic that he had early on. He was able to find 1 or 2 picks, but doesn't seem to be the case. There we go, trades on Raftu, Surreal on the site as well, but Rocking somehow still standing as Denislaw keeps shooting. He's still going. Someone needs to put this man down. Oh my goodness, Denislaw, quad kill. No one to find him back site.
How's Rocket didn't see him crossing into the site there? But Denislaw, what a beast. And it seems like Skate is just waking up to a new level in overtime. We saw it on Dust 2 too. Like, they were just a little bit shaky in normal time, but then once overtime comes around, they're like, it's like a new team. And that's what we're seeing here as well. They're winning the first 2 rounds. And it's just 1 more in this half. Skate could get an 18-15 again, just like Dust. It's just... I don't know what happened with Skate. They just turned into a beast once this overtime ticks around. And that's an entry for Denislaw again. What can Endpoint really do here at this point? They're getting roasted on Turkey Day. Or Thanksgiving Day. It's just nothing happening, and it is Ops is going absolutely nuclear. Entry kill 5 versus 4 here from Skade. They're looking to get all 3 CT rounds here. And Endpoint, they have a big question mark over their head at this point. What can they really do? Flashes will be coming in here on the A side. Raftu. If he lands this kill here. Oh, the smokes just fades out. There we go. It's gonna see him first. Down to 3 now. This is gonna be an AX scoop, but this one is gonna be deleted very, very shortly.
They're completely set up to deal with these short players as well. They have to get someone going over to long right now for Endpoint, otherwise this is going to be a bloodbath. Those short players likely get cut down before they even get going, just based on the positions, the crossfires from pit and sight. Robin has to be the MVP here that drags their attention towards long corner, because without that, This is looking.
They're not even
pretty
peeking.
bleak.
They're not even peeking. They have to go for the pick Endpoint, and they're not gonna get it, so they're gonna have to go site here. 18 seconds, and they haven't even gone into the site. This is who's done. Endpoint has nothing to say in this round. Yes, they may get the one frag, but that's all they're gonna get in this round. 18 rounds for Skade, and they're gonna win all 3 CT rounds. Just like Dust 2. Dust 2, they won 19-15. And they're about to do the same here again on the second map. Endpoint really nothing at all on that T side. And Skade, it just looks like an entire new team in overtime. We didn't see any of this in normal time. Endpoint. They're gonna have to win 3 in a row to force a second overtime, do you believe? Are you a believer?
I consider myself a believer, I think, in this case. Maybe a shot to bring it back, 16, 17, but I'm not so sure I believe the full distance. You have to think, Skade have cloned this, to be fair, to be identical to the last map.
Yeah. It really, really has. And they don't want to play Overpass. Skade, they want to get done with a 2-0 here. But Crucial says otherwise. He gets the entry on Rocking. I have a feeling that if Skade hits the B side together... Oh, but look at this, we got aggression from the CTs. A little bit towards Banana. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is a textbook overtime from Skade, winning all 3 CT rounds. Question is, can Endpoint repeat that performance here? I'm not sure they have the same kind of setup. Or the skill at the moment. Trying to block the smoke there, he actually makes it happen. Blocks that. Well done. But there's 50 seconds to go, and there's only one B player, and he got banged! Dennis though! Who is this guy? Who is this guy? And now they have the B control. There's just the one guy close to the smoke there. And oh, he goes through Mighty Max. He had to do what he can there. He had to go through that to stop the push. Otherwise he would have done 4 vs 4. But Spellan over towards the short. Gets one back here. And this is a round that's wide open. But in favor for Skade at this point. Oh no, Mighty Max goes down. They're gonna clone Dust 2, Flakes.
This is looking so likely. I don't see a way Robin and Crucial can get back onto the site now. The late utility put into play by Skade makes it so difficult. They'll have 25 seconds to work with to get onto the site. Not a huge amount of time. Now they've got the kits. Not all bad, but first pick comes through, and he's Crucial all on his Larry. 1v3 is what he needs to achieve. And he pushes the site. Can't find a thing. So much time wasted. Not going to happen. Rainwaker takes him down. And it's back-to-back 19-15s for Skade as they take 2-0 against the British boys from Endpoint. Not ideal. Not the result they're hoping for. But for Skade, a huge success. The first team to be 2-0 in the Swiss stage of Lootbet Season 6. That's all for today, folks. It's been a pleasure taking you through both of the best of 3s. Back with more action tomorrow.
Going through the smoke, walks in, gonna go down, walks in with the AW position. Shaker's moving in as well. Echo Slam connects on the 2. Back row tire down as well.
Red always wins the brawl. Or can we cast the curse in? Oh, there we go.
Lootbet.
It's amazing how much I love betting on esports. It's so cool. What's even better is when I can use Cash Out. Wait, you didn't know about Cash Out? Cash Out is when you can get your stake back even when your bet is going against you. Just one hit and your money is safe. So go to Lootbet to cash out now.